guys, it's Sabby Sabs. I'm back with another video. So today I am going to show you how to make Japanese curry. This is different from the type of curry that you would get if you're going to get Indian food curry or if you're going to have Jamaican curry. This is a different type of thing. So my sister is actually going to be cooking this because this is like her thing. If you didn't get a chance to go see my video before this, which is called running errands with me, I tell you all about that, how we were going on an adventure to find the stuff for this curry. But before we get started, please don't forget to hit a like and subscribe below. And speaking of which, by the way, I got a notification from YouTube this morning that I've officially reached 1,000 subscribers. Yay! I'll do a separate video for that. Right now, we're gonna get started with the curry. First, you're going to need to grab a large saucepan to heat up oil. I used avocado oil because this is actually good for high heat cooking and it's healthy for you as well. You'll also need a small saucepan, and this is what you're going to use to make the rice. Go ahead and pour in 3 cups of water. You'll see my sister is doing that here. Next, you're gonna pour in 2 cups of uncooked rice, preferably white rice is what you want. Go ahead and sprinkle in a little bit of kosher salt. I prefer the kind made by David's. And then go ahead and level the rice a little bit, put the lid on and cook on 4. In the large saucepan, once the oil is hot, go ahead and dump in 2 packs of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Sprinkle on a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. You can also get the thighs that have the skin on if preferable. You're going to add in a little bit of coarse black pepper. This is going to give it just a slight kick. And then you want to go ahead and give it a good stir. Please make sure you wait until the oil is hot before you put the chicken thighs in. Put the lid on and cook on medium-high. Once the chicken thighs are pretty much done, as you can see here in the video, you want to go ahead and give it one good final stir to make sure it's soaking up all of those savory juices that it has now produced. And then you're gonna take a large spoon and start scooping the chicken thighs out of the large pot into a bowl. When you're scooping the meat out, you wanna make sure that you don't take the juice with you. You wanna leave that in for later. Once the water has evaporated in the rice pot, go ahead and turn it down to low. And then you're going to want to put the lid back on the rice and let it cook for 5 minutes. Back to those savory juices in the large pot that the chicken produced, you're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of sesame seed oil. And you'll watch my sister doing it here. She swirls it in a circle. That's about how much you need. And notice that those juices are still cooking in the pot. Next, you're going to add in black peppercorn. You can do this to your liking. My sister isn't using a lot here, but just enough to give it the flavor that it needs. And you'll see it bubbling there. And you're going to add a little bit of chili powder. Now watch how much my sister sprinkles in the pot. Notice it's not a lot, but it's enough to give it that flavor that we want. And then you want to add a dash of pink Himalayan salt to the juices as well. This is going to turn out really yummy, you guys. You just can't see it yet. You're going to add 1 spoon, an actual serving spoon, of flour. We prefer the kind made by Gold Medal. And this is how you're going to make your roux, you guys. So all of this is going to make sense later on. Give it a really good stir. Make sure the flour is dissolved. See how my sister's doing it here. And you'll see that it'll start to thicken the sauce just a little bit, which is the consistency that we want. In that same pot, you're gonna add in 1.5 yellow onions. They should be chopped, not in fine pieces, but in the pieces that you see here that my sister has. You want those to remain somewhat thick. Give it a good stir. Next, we're going to toss in 1 clove of garlic, and then we're also going to add half a bag of baby carrots. Now we used baby carrots because they're easier to cut up, but you can use whole carrots as well, but this is easier to do it this way. So you'll see my sister is putting all of those carrots into the pot. It looks really good there. Give it a good stir, put the lid back on and let it cook. Next, we're gonna take a full bag of baby red potatoes, give them a good rinse. Go ahead and cut each potato into 4 pieces and put that to the side. Once the rice is done and fluffy, remove it from the heat and put it to the side. And now we're gonna toss in all of those baby potatoes that you just cut into the large sauce pot with that yummy juice. We're gonna pour in a full carton of chicken stock. You can use one that is low sodium if you prefer as well. And you'll see what it looks like here in the large pot. This is gonna be really good. Toss in 1 cup of water, put the lid back on the large pot and turn the heat up on high. Now, once your broth of vegetables is boiling hot, you need to test to make sure the potatoes are done. They should be fork tender, just like my sister just showed you here. Take a good look. And we're gonna toss back in those chicken thighs that we cooked earlier that you had set to the side. And now we're gonna add the Vermont curry. So this is the secret ingredient here. You're just gonna break up the packet a little bit there, toss it in. And my sister likes to add soy sauce. This is optional. If you choose to do so, just do a swirl just like she did. She also likes to add Worcestershire sauce. She just used a capful here, and this is also optional. Looking pretty good. Give it a good stir, push the curry down to the bottom, put the lid back on, and let it continue to cook. Now, once your broth looks like this, a nice, rich, dark brown color, you'll notice that the sauce should be a little bit thicker. And look at that there, all of that yummy goodness. And now this is ready to serve, you guys. So you're gonna go ahead and grab a plate. You wanna start with the rice first. And I want you to pay attention to the way my sister is putting the rice on the plate. Notice how she's putting it only on one side of the plate. I also notice she's giving me a lot of rice here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this. And now for the fun part, you guys, you go ahead and you add the curry vegetable chicken mix on top of the rice. And my sister is actually serving it the way that they do in Japan, which is you put it on one side of the plate, a little bit over the rice. And here's the finished product. Now it's time for me to test this bad boy. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna take a little taste of this. See how this is going. Got a little bit of rice, a little bit of chicken, and a little bit of carrot. And where must potatoes go? Ah, and 1 little potato. So here we go. Oh my God. This is so good, you guys. This is so good. Well, that's all, you guys. I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna eat the rest of this. So see you next time with more videos. Bye, guys.